Hello everyone, today we're going to be looking at a movie called The Tomorrow Man by Noble Jones. That's about as fake a name I've ever heard.
I'm not saying all this to scare you.
Y'all know Stephen King was a fake name too?
If that's what you think. No,
Now you know.
I'm ready. I just want to be
So this
ready.
movie stars John Lithgow, and he is a doomsday prepper more or less. And his kid clearly doesn't like that,
Yeah, okay.
so they have awkward
Bye.
conversations on the phone. So here we're going to see him filling up, and he now sees that his town is infested with immigrants. But he smiles because he's a nice gentleman. Now you would think that he is going on a racist chat board and saying this stuff, but no, that is a misleading cut, and he is on a doomsday prepper website where him and his fellow freaks can
solution to our
have fun.
problems, allowing him the much envied ability to sit around in his underwear as the world passes him by.
Be 950.
Now this is where we meet Diane Keaton, and this is where the massive infatuation is going to start. A lot of people could argue that if they were 50 years younger, there would be a restraint. But not yet.
I'm sorry.
This is the start of a budding romance, and you can see here that
got you.
they have some very cute interactions.
Nice car. It's not a Ford.
Lots
like
of
it?
grandma and grandpa jokes, if you get my
It's
drift.
good. On gas.
Oh, that's important. You never know when you're going to need some. You like coming here?
That's
Dan,
why it's a
I mean,
convenience store.
I see you here from time to time.
It's convenient.
Nice selection.
So have a nice day.
I'm Ed.
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Come on.
That's a man's name. Ronnie what?
So you see here he asked for her full name because that is what stalkers do. We ask them for their full names, and then we go on the internet and we find them.
Ooh,
I mean,
okay.
them. They.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Have a good day.
Now you can see here, this is the second interaction here. He is now following her to the food store on a daily
I
basis.
just needed some things.
You're ready, aren't you? I get it. I can see it.
You can see.
I knew it the minute I saw you. You know, the way you were looking. Smart shopping. Strategic. I get it.
Well, I was just getting some things.
Yeah, I know. And I know you know.
And of course, this is the town where
is all
two
going
single
down.
people of a certain age can meet and
like
have
coffee?
a wonderful life. And she is
You gotta
smitten
realize there's more to it than that. There's things that most people don't
because
understand.
he looks at life a little bit differently.
You're like pie?
She's smitten by him. Now here we have stalking attempt number 3.
Like
Now this is
pie?
after the first date,
Just 'cause
so
they have
it
some
technically would be
great
allowed by the
pies
courts,
at
I suppose.
Guy's
They
Grill.
wouldn't
I'm
view
thinking
this
maybe
as
we could go to
a
dinner and then finish
inciting
up with a
incident.
couple of slices. Apple, peach, around 8.
So he's going to invite her on
Hey,
date
sounds
number
good.
2. And here you can see the mental breakdown over John Lithgow. And it is because, well, they don't really put anything really big behind it. It's just the simple fact that he really likes the artist that's playing on the radio right now. And that's about it.
You can't do
I thought maybe it was going to be like an ex-wife, you know, the former wife of his children. That was her song, the wedding song. No. No.
You don't like Miss Gradlove.
And Moscow Love is some good shit, apparently.
I'm sorry.
No. Don't say you're sorry. It's not you.
They never really mentioned what happened to the ex-wife. I'm
You're
assuming something
wonderful.
very dark.
Well, what is it? Ed? Ed? Ed?
So we see here the very cute of the exchanges of "I like shoes."
No, I mean, I really like you. And it scares the hell out of me.
Lithgow pulling out the deep drama here. He knows he's across from Academy Award winner. He knows he's got to bring it.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Here, let's see.
So
And
what do you
now
like
we
to
can
see?
clearly see
Sports?
that this was a movie made for single older men of a certain age.
Movies? I like
can
movies.
notice
Old
that
ones.
here by this scene
back when they knew what
because
they were
he's going to
doing.
ask her what her favorite
things were
genre
different then,
is,
and
and
I don't
I'd
mind
say
saying
that this
it was
fills
better
up
as
maybe
far as I'm concerned.
0.1% of the
I like
population
being
of women's
progressive and all that sort of
TV
thing, but
choices.
There comes a point when you just got to say, John Wayne is where I want to be. You know what I mean?
I think so.
So what kind of movies do you like?
Documentaries.
On what? What kind of subject?
War, of course. Every woman loves a good war documentary.
Ronnie Meisner, I do believe you are doing a
Nope,
lot
don't
of
blink.
shame.
That's your token for the movie. Only one. Oh, better get away. That's stalking.
Ed Hemsler. A woman doesn't like to be left in the dark.
So at this point in the movie, we've been on a few dates, but he
gentleman
hasn't
takes her
called.
out.
So now
Least
she
you
is
could do
angry.
is contact her in
This is a
some way,
2-hour
let her know
movie,
that
so we need to
he had
waste
fond
about 30
memories
minutes
of
here
their
in the
union
middle with a
together.
little bit of pointless
Even
fighting.
if he didn't,
All right, let's
because
move on.
That's what gentlemen do.
Now Lithgow is going to show Diane Keaton his doomsday bunker.
You have to promise me that you will never tell anyone what you've seen here today.
Because if you do, I'll kill you.
Oh, hell.
Then we see some character backstory. Oh, she's a hoarder. It's completely different than someone who has their life in order, prepping for doomsday. Oh my goodness. And now I left this one in here for you boys. I know you fucks need this. He's got the Magnum. Don't need it. Come on, baby. Get up and kiss that eyeball nice and deep like. Go on, gotta take off that shit. Come on now. Oh, the panda white. Alright, so you won't be able to see any nudity in this film. I am sorry, everyone. And then a bunch of minutes later, John Lithgow has a heart attack, and Diane Keaton is going to let him know that she
Taking your medication.
is very important.
Yeah,
And he
it's the
fucked
money,
up.
isn't it?
Good
I
game.
know how expensive it gets. I know. But you makes no sense. You spend all your money on that stuff for something that may not even happen. No, you only think about tomorrow.
That's
But
the name of the movie, Tomorrow
I'm
Man.
here right now.
This is what
And then
makes
some
you
character
happy.
development happened. The son came around for whatever reason,
And what the hell? Go
and
for it.
he now accepts his father to be a
that's
crazy
what you
doomsday prepper. Keep in mind, it's not really that big of a deal. A doomsday prepper is just a person who buys bulk food a lot of the time.
Please, not
Wouldn't say that's like a
Yes.
disease
Here.
or anything.
You won't come to me. I have to come to you.
You don't understand.
Then explain it to me.
No, I can't explain it to you.
So here, Diane Keaton's trying to explain why she's a hoarder and why she's a piece of shit, and he's trying to slap her into a better life here, basically. Come live with me, I'm better.
Your voice down. Why is it so
But she
important
is a
to you
strong,
what I do?
independent
Because
woman.
it's what we talked
So
about.
we don't
It's
do
for
that.
us.
We don't do
it's
that.
for
We're not
you.
allowed to do that.
I'm fine where I am.
Now we are at the ending of the movie, the climax of the movie. And we see an object that he gave to her, or she gave to him, I can't remember. And that signifies that they are back in love, ready to roll. Let's live out the rest of our lives together. But because this is called the Tomorrow Man, we need to have promise of the premise here. And what does that mean?
might be
Well, you'll
it,
see
yeah.
here in a second.
My granddaughter told me what that means.
Best friend forever.
So with beautiful composition, we see the atom bomb go off, or the nuclear bomb, or the atomic bomb, whatever doomsday bomb you want to drop on yourself here. And of course, just like any doomsday apocalyptic scenario, everyone stands around in perfect unison, watching as the camera rolls by them. I would assume in a real-life scenario this would not be how it goes. I believe that these two fine people would be trampled upon and murdered, while the younger people take everything from the Doomsday Prepper. And I assume some Mad Max kind of world would break out where there would at least be a battle royale here within the last 7 people, so that way they could fight over the bunker. Because I'm not sharing that with too many people. And there you have it, folks. This was The Tomorrow Man, starring John Lithgow and Diane Keaton. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.